for several years. Trajan Langdon played college basketball.
He's been the main man for Cheska for the last three or 4 years. Timothy Mozgov on 4 fouls.
Yep. No time like the present to get him in there. And the foul called on Tyson Chandler.
Mozgov did very well there, very intimidating. Look at this wrestling going on. Mozgov very careful not to hand his man off.
I think he's going to do a little bit better than I was expecting when he goes to the NBA next year. The interesting one to follow.
I agree, he's had a great 18 months. And Coach Blatt has done a wonderful job with him here in the Russian national team.
Gornsevich now. Mismatch, he was guarded by Curry. Mozgov, and he turns it over that time, and Rudy Gay, it's a 3-on-1 fast break. Showtime for the Americans.
Oh, almost got a hand on it.
And guess who? Russell Westbrook. Well, Russell Westbrook's just been sensational here in the second half. Just when we were giving all the praise.
There's the steal from Mozgov. Just didn't protect the ball. So from having possession, the Russians give up a 3-point play. And it's happened too many times.
Westbrook guarding, fouls Ponkershaw. And then Westbrook has a few words with Ponkershaw. So a little bit of jawing out there, not what typically you'd see in the Jerry Colangelo regime of USA basketball between Westbrook and Ponkershaw. A little bit of intimidation. See how Ponkershaw reacts. Ponkershaw's a pretty big boy.
6'7" for a guard, that's big.
And I think Gornsevich maybe could have come down with that one. Tried to knock it out. 16-point game. Steph Curry. Puts it on the floor, drives. Wraparound pass to Eric Gordon in the corner, off the rim, and Gornsevich beats Rudy Gay to the ball and draws the foul.
And Rudy Gay says, well, why'd you call the foul on me, ref? We were both hitting each other.
He almost came up with the ball for the United States on that one. Bekoff. Ponkershaw in the corner to Bekoff. Back outside, Gornsevich for 3. Good! Well, there's life in the Russians yet. 13-point game. Hit a couple of long shots. You never know. Eric Gordon, though, left open, and Blatt's not going to like that.
Well, for a second, Coach Blatt actually believed, but then Eric Gordon dispelled that belief, I think.
I think Sergei Monya's going to pay the price by coming out.
That's not a travel. Good reactions.
Ponkershaw drives in, fouled by Steph Curry. So the toughest nails defender, Yevgeny Voronov. Maybe he's going to come in for Ponkershaw. I thought he was going to come in for Monya. Curry out, Westbrook out, Rudy Gay out. Rudy Gay was one of the top players in the USA in the group stage. So 2 shots for Anton Ponkershaw. He was in the gold medal winning team for the Russians in Madrid at the Eurobasket 3 years ago. He played a big part of that. One of 2 for him, and back to a 15-point game. Derrick Rose into the game for the USA. 8:12 to go in the game. Gordon. And the USA whip it around the perimeter to Kevin Durant. And he salutes the crowd. So one thing you have to say about the Americans is they know how to entertain.
Well, 26 points to Durant, almost matching his 27 points against Brazil.
Bornsevich over to Yevgeny Voronov. And are they giving him a 3? They're just giving him a 2. No, they gave him a 3. And Monia, tough shot from Kevin Durant. They wanted the foul. Great play from Kevin Durant. He just takes over. I mean, once he's in, Voronov soars in and draws the foul.
Well, it was almost as if Mozgov fouled his own player there, but he ended up on his backside.
Good minutes from Tyson Chandler, giving some toughness to that USA interior. "17 points is the difference right now."
But it's a long time to go. Just over 7 minutes. It's been done before. You've got to get your foul shots in.
And right now, Russia shooting just 64% at the line, 9 of 14. Kevin Durant over to Derrick Rose, and he's taken down. Looks like he was almost tackled.
And Bikov saying, well, there wasn't a lot I could do about that, ref. He just slipped. Let's have a look.
Yeah, absolutely. Tough call against Sergei Bikov. Foul trouble mounting for the Russians. Mozgov in there with 4 fouls. Wouldn't be surprised if Odom tried to go right at him on this sequence. Well, no, they're not going to worry about it. Voronov almost picks up the foul. Phillips back outside. Durant. And Bikov boxes or shields Derrick Rose off. 6:40 to go. 17-point game. Bornsevich. Maybe a size advantage on Eric Gordon. He takes it to the hoop and draws the foul. Is it on Rose?
Eric Gordon, I think. Yeah, number 12.
Well, he had the size advantage. He was able to drive past him.
And the Americans been in the penalty for a long time.
I just thought Rose may have done something different because he was the one that reacted the most. I think Russia will settle for this right now. The clock stopping and shooting free throws, but they've got to make them. Bornsevich having a good impact. I mean, he has very quietly had a double-double. 13 points, 12 rebounds. Impressive.
Got a double-double against New Zealand as well, I think.
Well, Blatt says this will be his last tournament with Russia. Will this be his last game coaching them while they're in medal contention? Because if they lose, they'll go into the classification round. They've got a lot of work to do to come back against the United States, who are trying to join Serbia.
Offensive foul.
In the semifinals. Offensive foul, Chauncey Billups. Well, definitely kind of used his right forearm. 3 fouls on him. Timeout, Russia, to talk about mounting the comeback.
It's now or never, as Elvis said, for Russia. 6 minutes to go. Russia trail by 15. And David Blatt yet to uglify the game. I wonder. Probably is his team loaded up on fouls. Mind you, they've only committed 2 fouls in this period, and the Americans have been in the penalty a long time. qualities of Coach Blatt is that he has this never say die attitude. And sort of look up at that scoreboard. 6 minutes is an eternity. Can he turn this game around? It's been done before, not too many times. Against a team of this quality.
Yeah, and those 12 steals by Team USA have been big. 17 points off turnovers for the U.S. They came into this tournament saying defensively is where they wanted to win games. Certainly today, it's been the defense that's really sparked it. Particularly the defense of Russell Westbrook.
And here's some full court pressure from the Americans.
So Savage gets it into Beakoff. High screen. Now Savage looks to the cutter. Go back door there.
Shot clock.
Down to 3. And Savage had his size advantage, but Rose knocks it away, and now Eric Gordon.
Well, that was the play. They ran the clock well, and they lost the ball.
Well, in the lane, and Derrick Rose, Mozgov with the board.
And every time that Russia don't score, makes this job harder for them.
Mozgov hasn't been able to receive anything inside. Monia goes in and had the chance for the three-point play and missed it. And David Blatt knows that was a chance that's gone begging.
Yeah, Russia cannot afford to let 48 seconds slip off the clock without scoring when they're trailing by 15.
3 fouls on Eric Gordon. He's got 6 points, Eric Gordon. And Sergei Monia makes the first. So Sergei Chernoff, the Russian Basketball Federation president, at halftime, and he had a smile on his face. He was happy with how things were going. Makes the second one, 13-point game. The Russian fans haven't given up. Westbrook and the turnover, and Westbrook saying he got hacked.
Coach K saying the same thing.
Okay, look at this. I didn't see it. Maybe.
Well, a rare instance there of the Americans not capitalizing on a fast break opportunity.
They want to run. They want to run in a big way. Beakoff into the lane. And his pass knocked away by Odom. Now it's Durant in transition. Over to Billups, left wide open for 3. Count it! Boy, that was big. Great defense from Lamar Odom. 18 turnovers now for Russia. Mozgov hasn't really gone at Odom here in the second half. And shot an air ball.
Beakoff takes a break, replaced by